MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. The Mets are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Striding into the box, Lane Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Good.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets have decided to challenge the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Nothing for the Cardinals to start. Mets coming to bat. We're just getting started ourselves on MLB Network. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now batting, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Conforto at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Edman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average coming in 257, 10 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Yadi Molina digging in now. First delivery to him on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting it, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So digging in now, Jacob DeGrom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1 the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Carlos Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Thomas at the track. The wall. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a curveball in for a strike. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And he got him. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Into the box now, Lane Thomas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thomas, just 24 years of age. He was a fifth-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Just hung in there on that one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
No left fielder. Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Up next to the net, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Cano, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Taken in by Goldschmidt, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. DeJong. It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-0. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fastball well outside. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Ahmed Rosario is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Carlos Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here he comes on 2-0. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Pitch coming. Here it is.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals nothing. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Pete Alonso will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 62.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
And that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the third out. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a curveball misses inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And it's fouled away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the ninth. 1 left for the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So here's Pete Alonso. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Brad Miller.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. A A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Cardinals nothing. So stepping in, Brad Miller starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Colton Wong will stand in. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Thomas is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rocket to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
St. Louis, good night.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Metropolitans get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom hangs win number 11 on his line, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
No errors. They left 4 men. And 2. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 3 and 7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field.